Hey yo, what's up guys? Norm here and I'm back with another video. And I started the Revenge of the Cartels mission, and when you first started and you progress through it, you're gonna go through like maybe 2 or 3 gates. Then you're gonna come up to this gate and you have to clear the area. And then the first mini boss you're gonna have to fight is called Fishslap. Now, I'm fighting this on Mayhem 10 True Ball Hunter mode. I got everything maxed out. And I can tell you it is a pain. The new modifiers on the enemies are ridiculous. Alright, so looking at some of the modifiers for Mayhem 10. Okay, for easy, big kick energy, gun damage is increased by 25%, but recoil is also increased by 100%, and weapon spread is increased by 100%. So, on easy, big kick energy, between that and that and hard, you honestly see the recoil of the guns actually affect you a lot, especially with shotguns. And I was noticing because I realized the game felt different, and I couldn't figure out what it was, and it was a recoil. Then I checked out the modifiers, and that's exactly what it was. Medium mode, enemies may be infused with Incendiary. Infused enemies are immune to Incendiary damage and release an Incendiary Nova when killed. Now, these are the type of enemies you have to stay away from because when you kill them, they release a big explosion on Nova. And say you actually survive the fight, but they make that big old Nova explosion, and then there's nobody else to kill. Then you die and have to start over, whatever you're doing. Boundary issues. At close range, enemy will attach a damaging elemental beam to you like a secondhand goldfish. And of course, it's best not to get attached. So, when you first come through the gates, when you go on to fight Fishslap, there's gonna be like those little, I don't know exactly what to call them, but those little robot dogs that run after you, and they attack hard. And the thing is, while they're attacking you, they have that elemental beam that also is doing a lot of damage. Now you match that with 5 of them, plus some anointed enemies, it gets very, very tough because at the same time you have to kill them, but you also have to keep your distance. And probably the hardest one, post-mortem. Post-mortem, basically it releases a death skull whenever you kill certain enemies, and it's just at random. And the thing about it is, you can kill an enemy that's next to you and a death skull will spawn. And you can hear it in this video because it basically lets you know you're kind of close to it because it gets louder and louder to try to warn you to get away. But if you get touched by it, just touch, you go straight into your second win. I mean, you go straight into your dive. You have to fight to get your second win. And let's say you just won the fight and then there's nobody else, and then you just die, you have to start over. And the thing is, the skulls are extremely strong. They're not so much fast. They kind of like the skulls that was when we went to Heck event a few months ago. They're kind of like that, but they black. They're not colorful, and they got red eyes. And it's so aggravating because you get 3 of them in the room. Let's say there's no enemies left, and you got to kill them one by one. It's extremely aggravating. But that's just some of the modifiers for this. But of course, we're going to show you. I always recommend fighting this with friends or a group of friends, or just queue up with random people online. But of course, we're going to show you how to fight solo. So sit back, relax, sub if you enjoy the content, or leave a like. Now let's dive right in. Alright, so diving into Fishslap. Okay, so basically, Fishslap is a small enemy, but he has I think he has 3 recovery stages. And he's gonna start off with a regular red bar, and he's fast. He runs after you, but don't forget he connects to a little elemental beam that goes for him too. And there's not too many enemies spawning around you. It's fine. You do have to worry about the enemies that shooting through you from the gate. They could pose a problem, but it's nothing too serious. So basically, you want to use fire damage against him, any element really, because after a while he's gonna offer some immunity to each element. So basically, I just use anything I have to try to get his life down. Because at this point, I'm thinking, okay, it's just 1 red bar, easy peasy, no problem. Alright, then at some point, out of nowhere, he's going to hit that recovery stage. And he's going to gain an extra bar life. Now, at this point, his attacks get a little bit stronger. And as you can see, his head gets bigger. And his body as a whole also gets bigger. Don't forget the heads. Everybody's head is bigger because of the extra crit damage in Mayhem 10. And then I realized he is a little bit faster too, and he's a little bit more aggressive. But for this same thing, you want to just continue using whatever guns you have. Fire, of course, for flesh, that'll be ideal, but I used anything because, you know, I feel like this boss was hard, but not because of him, but because of the modifiers and what was around him. So basically, I just continue using my action skill, trying to make sure I have my max 25 stacks of doing the most damage I can, because I don't want to run out of ammo at this point. Then after a while, he's going to hit that next recovery stage. He's going to get that extra life bar. Alright. He didn't hit his last recovery stage. And this is where you have to basically learn how to fight him. Because now he has an irradiating gloom around him. You have to keep your distance because it does a lot of damage. That on top of the elemental beam he shoots out. So basically what you want to use a corrosive weapon to get that yellow shield off. But the irradiating beam stays on him the entire time. So I use, a corrosive lob to knock the yellow get a shield down. But you can see he's doing a lot of damage, and he's so fast. He's very, very fast. So you have to move non-stop, just constantly keep moving, because he jumps at you, he swings at you, he puts the elemental beams on you, and he can burrow into the ground. So basically, just don't stop moving, because the minute you stop moving, you're going to see him running towards you. Like, he doesn't let up. He's not one of those bosses that just walks. He doesn't let up the entire time. So as you work your way back down to the second health bar, he still has that irradiating gloom, and you basically got to keep your distance still, because he's still fast, and at the same time, he offers immunity from a lot of different elements. But I did find that he takes more damage from corrosive weapons, because after I switched weapons around to see what worked and what didn't work, he did take more damage for corrosive. Now, I'm pretty sure I could fight him a lot faster in the future, but for going through my first try, I didn't die not once, but I'm pretty sure it could be done a lot faster. It took me maybe like 7 to 10 minutes, so it shouldn't be that bad. But as you get down to the last health bar, the irradiating gloom does disappear, and he's back to basically his normal form, and he goes back to his basic attacks. He's going to run and hit you, then at some point he's going to try to burrow onto the ground. At that point, you just want to light him up with corrosive element, the fire element, but at the same time, keep your distance, because you've been fighting too long to die now, basically. But as you kill him, of course, you see that's the skull I was talking about, the death skull, and if it touches you once, you die. Yeah, so basically, stay away from it, run away from it, do whatever you got to do, just don't die from it at this point, since you didn't beat the boss. But as far as legendaries go, it wasn't nothing special. All it dropped was this right here, and it's not even an anointment, so that's probably something you just toss later. But on the next boss that I did fight in my next video, I did pick this up right here, and I feel like it's gonna be pretty insane to use, so I'll showcase that soon. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, drop a sub. If anything that I missed that you want to put in the comment section yourself, hey, I'm not afraid of criticism. Catch y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching, and peace out.